Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, cottagers. Welcome in. Let me do some quick swapping. Oh god. Stardew audio. It's very loud. Very loud. Okay. Let me do some changing stuff around here. We're cooking trees. That was loud. It was loud. I'm sorry. I blew out everyone's ears. I looked at the mixing and was like, oh god. Stardew, no. Hold on. Alright, let me turn off my... Where's my schedule turn off? Alright. In theory, the game will load up. It's crooked, not cooked. Yes. We're not cooking trees. Hopefully. In theory. Hopefully. Maybe. Let me know if it's still too loud. I don't know. The music is always crazy loud. I should probably just, like, edit that in-game. I was so confused, like, like, why are we cooking the trees? I guess you can't, you know, you can cook a tree, I think. I don't know, so like Alone, when I was watching Alone, I think it was the Mongolia season, this dude, I don't know why, but he like couldn't find a food source, so he decided to just like eat bark, pretty much, which is a thing you can do. Like you can eat certain kinds of bark. Eating just certain kinds of bark is usually like not the way. And yeah, it didn't turn out well for him, but he did do that. He was just munching some bark. So I feel like, I don't know if you can eat the heartwood though, you know what I mean? Like the actual wood inside. I don't really know how that would go for you. Don't know. Do we need any of these fish? I don't remember. I don't think we need any for quests, but let me look. What is my quest? Oh, it's F. F is the quest button. I mean, when trying to survive out in the wild, and if you are clueless, just do as the animals do. Sometimes that gets you into trouble, because some animals can process things that are poisonous to us. So know which animals to follow. But in general, yes. Okay, what do we... I have to figure out what we were supposed to do for the winter mystery, because I thought it was Krobus. But I think there was, like, supposed to be a clue that we find somewhere. So, I'll have to riddle that out. Found some good quality stone. Maybe you can build with it or something. Thanks, George. Appreciate that. Let's grab these. What were we making? We were making... What are these? Pickled garlic. Okay, yeah, so 2 garlic. Let's do 2 more apricot wine. You know, classic. Drop these off. But overall, if you don't know anything, generally see where they go for water, shelter, and food. True. Yeah, at least do that. Give them a quick check. Alright, let's see to our animals. I've taken long enough not caring for them. They're probably mad. Let's move some of this stuff away. Oh, we made strawberry wine? Oh, dang. Alright. Woo. Bless you, small bean. It's a big sneeze. All of our friends in here. I feel like we need another blue chicken. Actually, we need a white chicken. I don't think we don't have one. So I should buy one of those. Never had strawberry wine, but I've had strawberry mead before. Delicious. I miss mead. Mead is so good. Mead is like I don't know. Not like completely my favorite alcoholic beverage, but it's pretty good. I'm trying to think like what, I don't know, mead is pretty good. I do love mead. There's like a drink that people make at like Ren fairs and stuff a lot called a bee sting, which is half mead, half hard cider. And it's really good. What is your favorite? So, I really like champagne. Champagne is probably my favorite, like, actual thing to drink. And I also really like sours, like sour beers, and saisons. So I'd probably drink those more than I would drink mead, but I do like mead. But yeah, I'm a big fan of sours, big fan of champagne, all that good stuff. My favorite is Irish coffee. Do you like the Irish coffee that's the coffee with Baileys, or do you like the Irish coffee that's black coffee with whiskey in it? Very important question. Because I don't like the Baileys version. But I like the black coffee with whiskey. But that's also because I just like black coffee. I don't really... I like espresso drinks with, like, milk and stuff, but not, like, coffee generally. I like it with cream, so Baileys. Black with whiskey with cream. That's fair. That's fair. Alright, got our diamond. We have a lot of stuff to sell. I don't know if we had anything planned for today in this game, so we shall see. Oh, I should check on our friends. We have fish now. We have sturgeons. I don't even know what our organizational system is like anymore. So this is tools. This is supposed to be building materials, right? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. Slowly reorienting myself. Grab this from our tapper. Sturgeon Pond. We're doing fine. That's great to hear, Sturgeon Pond. Please give us your row when you can. I can't do black coffee or espresso unless it's a decent quality roast because cheap coffees are blood. That is true. Yeah. You can't hide sins with black coffee. So if it's cheap, it tastes cheap. And then you're just sad. So, I feel that. That is fair. Alright. What to do? Let me quick check. It's Monday, so I think Marnie's is open. Let me go down and see what she's up to. Because I really... Oh, she's in her garden. I see her. Is that Charlie? Is that our friend Charlie? It is Charlie. Alright, well, we'll, you know, settle the score with Marnie at some point. We gotta go check our orchard, so let's go do that. For the sake of my wallet, I drink cheap pre-ground stuff, but I do like to get the occasional bag of fancy beans. I think the key is if you can find a coffee roaster that's like local, I often find that they have like really good roasts, but for like pretty reasonable prices comparably. Versus like, I don't know, the like fancy bags of coffee you can buy like online or something are always like really marked up. But we have a coffee roaster that's like really close to us, and I don't know, they have good stuff and it's not ridiculous. See, okay, see, my trees are crooked, you see. So I think I have to move one here. I don't know. I have to redo them, I think. Local is always best, but none near me. The only thing being roasted is gunpowder. Yeah, I guess that is true. That's rough. It's not the most fun. Okay, I think those were orange trees. If I'm wrong, I guess we'll find out. But I think they were orange trees. Bears fruit in the summer, because I think we did cherry trees, which is a spring, and we did pomegranate, which is a fall. Yeah, I think we did oranges. Okay, I'm gonna buy 2. I can eat the cost if we have to. I just don't, after I planted them, I was like, these trees are extremely crooked. They're probably going to bother me. And at first I was like, I won't be bothered. And then the more I looked at it, I was like, no, I am bothered. I'm lying to myself. It is going to actually, it's going to make me unhappy. So best to just nip that in the bud while we're at it. Okay, so let's do, because this person did, let's see, we did this and then this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. That will look much better. Look, nice heraldic composition we've got going on. Trying to quick see if there's any... I think these trees are large enough that I don't think anything will bother them. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, nice. So our orchard is looking great. We're doing, this is where we produce honey and do some orcharding. We also have some apple trees at our house. I'm gonna actually grow more trees at our house eventually, but we're starting with just an apple orchard. Let's see what everyone else is growing. I mean, their garden always looks nice. Though, why is there only one bloob? Only one bloob is fruiting. The horse really out here being a game changer because it used to take so long to get anywhere. Alright. Do a quick stop at the community center because I'm still not done with some of this stuff. So what do I need? What is not finished? The fish. Which fish do I need? Red snapper. Is the horse a mod? No, the horse is in the base game. You just have to build the stable and then you like get the horse for free, which if only that was how real life worked. You also don't have to feed the horse. So, which is kind of a holdover from Harvest Moon. You generally don't have to feed your horses in Harvest Moon. And I think they usually get given to you. I mean, some of them I think you buy, but in general I think they get given to you in a lot of the early games. No feeding, free horse, I know, yeah. If only horses were that low maintenance. It's so true. If only. They are the opposite of that. Let me do a quick search. I think red snapper is a summer fish. We are in summer. Because that's our final fish for that thing. Red snapper, caught in the ocean during summer and fall during rainy weather. What time is it? 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Okay, so it's like all day, but only when it rains. Gotcha. I know you can trigger, so like if we get really technical, you can change, the weather is determined by like how much you move, I guess, in a day. So if I really cared, I could look up how many footsteps I need to take and then just do that, but that seems hard. So I'm just gonna keep living my ignorant life and not do that. And not be in that space. Okay, so we just need 3 apples, which we're gonna get in the fall. We need a rabbit's foot, so we do need our rabbit to drop that. And then we're growing pomegranates in our orchard. Our, like, honey orchard. So yeah, I think we're on track to complete this, like, in a fairly sane amount of time. Alright. Let's head back. I'm trying to think what else I want to do on our farm. I mean, I want to plant a bunch of trees, though I don't really know which ones. I guess there's some trees that we have not interfaced with. Like, I don't think we have planted peach trees anywhere. I have the ability to weather bend, but it requires me to walk a certain amount. Meh. It's true. It's too much. Listen. I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered to live like that. Maybe I should make another block of, these are apricot trees. So maybe I make another block of apricot trees. And then we should probably, like, plant another, maybe peach trees can go, like, here. Oh, bless you, Miss Pickles. Are those scarecrows just villager models? So there are some rare crows. This one is a rare crow that's, yeah, a little bit more like us, I guess. These two are the, like, generic ones that you can just, like, make. Then there's a witch. And then there's, like, more of a... This is, like, the House Moving Castle scarecrow man. I forget what that man's name is. Feel bad. He was already turned into a scarecrow and then made into a side character, even though he's a prince. And now I can't even remember his name. But, that man. And there's a snowman and a raccoon. I think there might be 1 or 2 more, too. I don't remember. I used to be really into collecting all the rare crows, but this time I've been like, meh, if we see them, we'll grab them, but no harm, no foul. Let's see, do we need anything else? We need to move the railroad boulder, though. We need iridium, which I think I have to go into the skull cavern to get. But I'm really bad at fighting stuff in this game, so that makes that hard. Turnip Head or Prince Justin? I had to look it up. Okay, good. Perfect. Yeah, Prince Justin. That poor man. I didn't even remember his other name of Turnip Head, which is actually, I don't know, not necessarily a kind name. Like, I don't know that I would like to be referred to as Turnip Head. I don't know about anyone else. I even like turnips. So it wouldn't even be, like, that bad, but... Otherworldly patron, hello! Welcome in! Happy Saturday. Hope you are doing well. Just playing some Stardew today. Working on our farm, which is not very aesthetic, so kind of just hanging out on our farm is good. Good, I'm glad. And thank you for the biddies. I'm glad you're doing well, though. Do I even have a fence back here? I do, right? Like, I definitely have the perma fence here. This is the best thing about the, I'm playing with the grandfather's farm mod, and it comes with these areas that have permanent fencing, which is so nice. Because fencing degrades over time, and you end up having to replace it, and it's actually, like, a huge cost and a massive pain, and your animals just escape, and this just prevents that. Makes my life a lot easier, so I appreciate it. Oh, I didn't even know we hadn't found an arrowhead before, I guess? So, should bring that to him tomorrow, I guess. Who needs fencing? Just use a ton of concertina wire. Oh my god. Well, yeah, that's not the way we're running our farm. Let's put it that way. Alright. Gonna rest up. We didn't really achieve anything today, but that's okay. Keeps both animals and people in and out and doesn't degrade much at all. Yeah, true. I mean, you're not wrong. The parrot is like vibing. Emily's like really sad about the parrot, and the parrot is just hanging out, having a good time. Doesn't seem to care too much. He's got like a nice home now. He's hanging. Spirits are somewhat annoyed today. Well, alright. Okay, so the sunflowers are done. So I should grow something else in this spot. Need my scythe to harvest that stuff. Where is my scythe? Oh, I already have it. Wow. I was like, I need my scythe to get this. It's like the first thing in my bag. There we go. Alright, that's all good. Forget if Pierre's is closed on Tuesdays, but we'll figure it out. Let me move some of this stuff. We're like one sunflower seed short. Because we plant in groups of 8. Close. Not quite close enough. Alright. Say hello to everyone. Oh, good. There we go. Everyone's looking great. I think we have more than enough fodder. Make some mayonnaise. Let's grab our milking pail. So put this away. We just sheared our sheep yesterday, so it'll be a hot minute before we gotta do that again. I love this, so the cows being this round is a mod, and I love it. The round cows are one of my favorite parts of Harvest Moon, so I was like, we have to get that. Let's see, what else? Anything else I need to do in here? I don't think so. Go up to our little mushroom cave. I was actually like kind of bummed the botany department at the school near me that you can like audit classes at just did a course this fall on mushrooms, and I was like, man, I should have taken that. That would have been so fun. All about growing different kinds of mushrooms and mushroom collecting. All sorts of fun stuff. Let's see. What can we drop off? Mushes. Alright, let's go check our greenhouse. I love the round cows. Adorable. They really are. They're so cute. They're so cute. Honestly, all the animals are kind of round, so they're all very cute, but those ones are extra cute. Okay, nice. Got a bunch more straws. We should be able to make some seeds. I don't remember how many seeds we had. Let's check. Let's quick check before I go making anything. Should be in here. Whoop. So we need 2 more seeds. Let's see. And then, was I storing wheat? I feel like I was. Somewhere. Yes. Yes, I was. Let's see. Need to put our bait away. I don't know what we're gonna do with the sunflower seeds. I have not decided. I tried growing rice in this game. I really don't like rice farming. I don't know about anyone else, but I find it super annoying. So it is not my fave thing to grow. What else I mean, why do I have so many single thins of strange things? Okay, 2 wheat seeds. I guess, yeah, I guess I can mulch some of these into more wheat seeds and just keep growing wheat. Could technically do the same with one of these sunflowers, I guess, too. Now that we got this seed maker. Let's try that. Let's do one of these. Also, what do I need to craft one of our sprinklers? Iron, gold, and refined quartz for the quality one. Do I have any of that? Oh, I have only 1 quartz left. I have a bunch of quartz, though. Let's see, one of these, an iron, I guess? Should probably... I probably need to, smelt. Probably need to be smelting some things. I'm always super lazy about that. I hate having a ton of machines. I think they're ugly, so I just don't do that. I just don't, like, make a lot of them. But it usually ends up not going in my favor. Because, like, you need a lot of machines. I just don't like the way they look, but that's kind of a silly reason to not have a bunch of them running at once, so... Okay, there's those. Wheat seeds. I had 2, right? In here? Let's go plant our strawbs in the meantime. Actually, let me toss some of this stuff in our bin, because it's confusing me. What else? Okay, everything else needs to be processed. Let me grab cheeses. No, don't eat the cheese, please. Oh my god. Mumby. Mumby, please move. Mumby is like, this is my cheese. I made the milk for that. You may not take it. It's like, please, sir. Or ma'am, I guess. Alright. Now, we can make... Where is this? There we go. First things first. Put our little sprinkler in the middle. There we go. Perfect. I've thought about getting the Stardew, so there's like there's vinyls of the Stardew soundtrack. And I've thought about getting it. Even though as a game, as a farming sim, I think Stardew is kind of mid. The music is not mid. The music is solid. Oh my god. The wild seeds. Just what I didn't want. Let's go give this thing to Gunther as well. And I will quickly smelt 2 more of these. Let's see, it's 3 p.m. I don't remember what time Gunther closes the library, but we'll just meander over there. Let me quick stop at Pierre's. Hello, sir. I would like to buy wheat seeds. There we go. Look at them going absolutely ham in this workout class together. No one is doing the same thing, but they are all going really hard. We got like jazzercise, we got somebody stepping, we've got jump rope, weightlifting, and then we got just meditation, just vibing. Hanging out, doing some of that, you know, the mental workout. You sneezing over there, Miss Pickles? Arrowhead. Where should this go? I feel like everything is disorganized. It'll live there. Oh, where did I pick up the chicken statue? The OK is always right above that exhibit, and then I always pick up the item that's on that table and then get confused as to why it's not closing the menu for me. Alright. Clean that up. Any more of these little saplings? Okay. Those all look good. We made that orchard real nice so that, you know, if and when people come from the next town over, they'll be like, wow, the landscaping is really nice around here. Pelican Town's really, really going all out. When in reality, it's just us. It's not really Pelican Town. Okay, it was just the ocean fish. I was like, did we finish the crab pot? But we had. I don't have any bait with me right now, though. Let's take a quick peek at the tide pools. One of my favorite field trips as a kid was to these tide pools. And, I mean, honestly, for the creatures that lived in the tide pool, it was probably the worst day of their life. Like, 30 children descending upon their tide pools trying to pick them up and, like, touch them and stuff. It was probably horrifying and very stressful. So I don't know that I would advocate doing that again. To be fair, I don't know how stressed, like, a starfish can get, but I feel like it can be pretty stressful. They seemed stressed. At the time, I didn't notice, but looking back, doesn't seem like the best experience for the animals themselves. Super fun as a kid, but maybe not the most fun as an animal. Do I have something? Can I see that on here? For some reason... No, it must be in Pioneers of Olive Town that they have like a separate screen where you can check when everyone is open to and on what days they are closed, which is so nice. Which is such a nice, just like base game addition. Alright, let's get these planted up. And let's see, next one. Okay, those are all good. It's another apricot wine. Let's get some strawberry wine going, and then there we go, fire those up, and we can sell some of these things. And then go to the community center and drop off some of the stuff we don't need. So I think we will sell these. Actually, give me those cheeses back. And the wine. Okay. And then head over, drop off this sunflower in Emily's like bundle. Not that we need friendship with Emily, really. I'd say we're pretty good friends considering we're married. Or I would hope so, I don't know. I guess plenty of people get married and they are not friends, but that seems ill-advised. Alright, let's do... Oh, that's not it. Emily's bundle. Dye bundle. There we go. The red cabbages should also be done soonish, I would think. I believe. And then, let's see, we should probably try and process a couple more strawberry seeds so we can keep filling our greenhouse, as you do. Seed maker's really weird. I've actually found if you, like, put seeds in it and then, like, leave the screen and come back, they seem to be back. It might just be that they all process quickly, but it always feels like so fast. I feel like I have a tapper in a couple places. Let me actually thin some of these trees. Like, I don't know that we need this many saplings. I'm all for reforestation efforts, but gotta do it intelligently. And these will not, like, grow. Trees need space and lots of resources, so gotta give them at least that. What else needs doing? I don't know. Let me take a quick look. I don't know if there was any, like, truffles or anything that we missed today. Sometimes they hide them. Oh, yep. There's our truffle. Let me get off, actually. We need to process that into truffle oil. Do you guys like truffles? I'm like pretty medium on truffles. I don't hate them, but they're not like my favorite flavor, I guess I would say. And they're very expensive, so it's like, for me, it's not normally super worth, I would say, to order them or anything. Let me put our horse back. Calf needs to go to bed too. Into your stable, calf. There you go. There you go. Grab this one. Oh, let's do last strawberry in there. And then drop these off. And I guess we don't really need this wheat. These strawberries in there. Okay. Time for bed before I pass out. It's already late. Just walking into bed with like ore above my head. Like, hello. Hopefully I'm not disturbing you. Emily's like, why do you have that? Why are you carrying that into bed? You spent the day with the parrot yesterday, Emily, I gotta say. Also, does he have a name? I don't remember if he's named. He's kind of a protagonist, so I feel like he should be named, but... Alright, Luau is tomorrow. Spirits are very happy today. Okay. Remember, we ruined the luau last time by putting shorts in the soup, which didn't go over that well. Tomorrow, we're all gathering at the beach for the annual Pelican Town Luau. The highlights of the event is the community potluck. Make sure you bring something good to contribute. The governor himself is attending the event, so make sure you're on your best behavior. Come to the beach sometime between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Alright. That we will. There we go. Grab those. Let's move some stuff around. Okay. Go check on all of our animals. Oh, just wool on the ground. Super casual. Very normal. Pipley looks really happy today. I'm glad, Pipley. We are always happy when our animals are happy. There we go. Look at Pipley hopping. Look at how he's so round. Oh my god, he just munched that hay so fast. The man is ravenous, I guess. Alright, Lita was milked yesterday, so she doesn't get milked today. What's up, Pick? Hello? Hello? Can't really see. Can you keep going? You gonna go to your window? Yeah. Sounds like a nice plan. Alright, let's get all the friends out. Okay, we only had one milk to turn into cheese. Drop this off. I think, should we contribute truffle oil to the luau? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Or a red star. I don't know. I guess we don't really necessarily want... We want high quality ingredients. We tarnished our reputation a little bit last time at the luau, so need to recoup that a little bit. There we go. Grab all of our mushrooms. Also, crafting. Do I even know how to make a rain totem? I don't think I do. Do you make rain totems? I don't know. Let me see. Rain totem. Crafted item. Foraging level 9. What is my foraging at right now? Skills. Foraging's at 8, so I guess I should go meander around picking stuff. Alright, let me drop some of these off. Let's put that back. We have a bunch of gold. We need some quartz to be refined, though. Truth be told. Okay. Let's see. It's Wednesday. Let me quick pop by Marnie's. I don't remember if she's open today, but if she is, let me see if we can get one of those white chickens, because that would be like the last color that we're missing. Hello, Charlie. You're kind of in the way, bud. If I leave and come back, will he be in the same spot? Okay. That took a second. An auto grabber would be nice. But I think we should do the chicken first. Okay, that was a brown chicken. Okay, we'll do a blue chicken because we would like another blue chicken as well. Hello. What should we name this child? Brillo. I like it. Brillo. Alright, let's do... Purchase animals. Who knew it would be so tough to get a white chicken? Okay. Like, I've tried to buy a lot of chickens in my time. This one should be named Potsu, Zecha, Chumby. Brimsy. I like it. I love the some of the auto-generated names are so good. In Pioneers, we were like, you know, trying our best to make names that were real names, but sometimes it's nice to get the weird ones, the strange names. Okay, I need to... hold on. Let me out here. These two are a problem. There we go. Alright. Okay. Let's see. So let's... need to sell some of my stuff. And we need to drop off some things at the... community center. And we need to forage more. Let me see. We got one more egg for mayonnaise. There we go. Let's head to the community center. Drop off that red cabbage, then we can kind of sell the rest. I don't know that we need or want that many. I wish I had wild grapes that grew near me. Though I did grow grapes this year, but they really suffered from the drought. They were not having the best time. It was definitely a little bit of a struggle. But hopefully next year it'll fruit again, and then I can actually get some grapes. Make use of them. Alright, this should complete the dye bundle. Emily Friendship. And another seed maker, which would be handy. Handy dandy. Let's check on our orchard. I have to check on the orchard every day because trees take so long to grow, and if you let those little wild saplings come up, they prevent the other trees from growing, and it just really stymies your progress, and it becomes pretty untenable pretty quickly. Like these little things, if you don't get rid of them, they really do get you. So every day I gotta come by and check. Like this one for sure would ruin my day. It is a little annoying that when you have young trees, they don't go opaque. You can't like see behind them, which is kind of a bummer at times. Also, wait, did our flowers? Wow. I'm shocked at how many, like, alternate colors they came in. I thought that they'd be a little bit more, I don't know, not quite as uniform and, like, alternating different colors. Though I guess maybe the Jazzes did the same thing, if I'm remembering correctly. Whoop. Let's go down here. I don't know if there's anything else. I guess we could try and turn some of our red cabbages into... But I don't know if I want to grow more red cabbage, I guess. Kind of feel like I might want to do corn or something. Some multi-season crop, perhaps. Let me first, though... You know, our classic seed crafting station. Let me also get some more quartz cooking. Okay, there's a truffle. Love that for us. Nice, nice, nice. It is nice that you can be mounted and open and close gates, which is actually a really hard thing to do on horseback if you've ever attempted it. Actually very finicky to open a gate while still mounted, ride through, and then try and close it. I have done it before, but it is not my favorite activity. It's usually you, like, swearing as you're twisted up like a little pretzel in the saddle, trying to, like, reach down and, like, struggling with the latch. Struggling to relatch it behind you. Kind of just struggling the whole time, to be honest. Kind of just having a rough time of it. Do have space for a bunch of these, so... Oh, there's one over here, too. This area is so easy to get lost in, because if you look at this, right, this looks like a path. This does not look like it is the way to leave, but it is. So you get in here and then you start going and you get really turned around and you're like, how do I leave this place? And then you're stuck. And then you pass out in the forest and you don't know. And you're very confused. When in reality it's like not so bad, but it is a bit of a challenge the first time you're playing Stardew Valley Expanded and you get all sorts of twisted up. Also, the map is not great. Like, you're not on it all the time, and even if you were, it's not that specific or clear, so it's easy to get confused about where you're at, where you're going. I forget, can we go inside here? We can, right? Yeah. I don't know if anything happens with this place. Or if it's just meant to be like, like an atmospheric, like, almost like a cautionary tale of a failed homestead, I suppose. There's a lot of those still in the US from like the remnants of the Homesteading Act, like failed homesteads. So like that was like that kind of awful policy where they basically told a bunch of people that the land was free and that all they had to do was like show up, even though the land did not belong to them. It belonged to many indigenous groups. And they then had all these people who were like struggling in cities that wanted to leave because the cities were like full of disease. Like people would be dying of like typhoid and cholera and stuff like every year en masse. And so people would move out, and the way that it worked was you would be given the land for free, but you would have to like work on it and live on it for 5 years. And it'd be called proving up. And then if you survived 5 years, you like owned the land for real. And if you didn't stay for the full 5 years, it like went back to the state, I think is how they spun it. And of course, you had a bunch of people moving from cities who had no experience in farming, for instance. They also told people that the ground was like super fertile. And it was not so fertile that it was like insanely easy, but even if you have like really fertile soil, not everything grows there or grows well, and microclimates exist as well. So people just ended up kind of getting lied to, as you do. And there's still like bunches of these old like old sod houses and old cabins and other structures that kind of just fell into disrepair after people just abandoned them, but they're built well enough that like they won't just fall in easily. They're made with like real materials. So if you go out to like Montana or Wyoming and stuff, you can still see, you'll like stumble upon old rundown cabins and stuff. Kind of cool, kind of spooky. I kind of appreciate they have something similar here. An interesting like thing to be included. Maybe a little grim, if I was trying to make my way farming. Here, maybe I wouldn't appreciate it so much, but Alright, got our garlic going. I don't know if this tree is ever gonna grow. I was trying to grow a mahogany tree, but I don't know if it will ever actually grow. Axie, hello! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Playing some morning. Well, is it morning now? It is. It's technically still 11 a.m. That counts as morning, right? It's like almost lunchtime, I guess. How are you? How is your Saturday going? Hopefully it's going well. Hopefully all is well. Still morning, right? Yeah, it counts. It counts. We're not at the noon time yet. We've got some time yet before I've, you know, been here for too long. Should probably make some iron after this. Also, I think I can, actually, I guess I can't put, the one thing I don't like is that you can't put hay in silos. That does low-key bother me. Slept in, so that's been nice. Nice. Sleeping in is so good. I love doing that on weekends. Do I sometimes put myself in a bad position because I sleep in and then, like, I have other things to do? Yes. But I do love sleep. I do love my rest. I'll put it that way. Big fan of sleeping. Though I have, like, I don't know, I have this, I don't know, bad habit, I guess? Is that how I would phrase it? Basically, if I, like, go sideways, like, if I lay down, I could just fall asleep, and then I'm just out, you know what I mean? Like, there's no in between. I'm like a bird, you know? If you put, like, a blanket over a bird cage, they're like, oh, it's nighttime, and they just fall asleep. It's like me, but if my axis tilts to the side at all. Big Boss, hello! Welcome in. Happy Saturday. I wish I can do that. Stupid body has a wake-up schedule regardless of what time I sleep. Ooh, you're one of those people that your internal clock is too strong. That's what that means. You're just too strong. I get that. Nothing for me to do today but make a cheesecake. I mean, that sounds rad. What kind of cheesecake? Just like a normal cheesecake? Or like a fruit cheesecake? I love cheesecake. Like a big fan. I have never made a cheesecake though, which feels like a big oversight considering how much I love that dessert. But I'm just lazy, I guess. I always make fruit crisps. That's like the only dessert that I make. I'm like, I need to learn how to make pie, but I always am stopped because I don't know how to make pie crust and that seems hard. But this year, I'm gonna do it. I think for Thanksgiving, I'm gonna try and make a pumpkin pie from scratch. Will it turn out? Who knows? Remains to be seen. Happy Saturday. I was collabing Stardew last night until 3 a.m., but still woke up at 9. Oh my god, Big Boss. That's not a lot of time to get rest. And that's assuming, like, that you were collabing until 3. I'm sure you didn't get to bed, like, and, like, fall asleep until well after 3. How was your collab, though, with Stardew? Was it fun? Did you have a good time? Just a regular cheesecake? I'm making a blackberry syrup to go over it. Oh my god, I love blackberries. There's some pretty easy pie crusts out there as long as you have lots of butter. You'll be okay. I've been meaning to make butter recently. Honestly, I don't even know what I've been, like, waiting for. I have a dairy, farm near me. Like, really close to me. Like, literally 5 minutes away by car. So I've been meaning to go over there and see if I can just buy, like, a bucket full of heavy cream. Because heavy cream is so hard to find at the store. I don't know why. I literally don't know why. But it's always nearly impossible. Or it's, like, sold out. And I have to churn, I have a little hand churn that I churn butter with, so gotta do that at some point. I've been wanting the nice butter that I get from that. We got into halfway through winter in year 1, only doing it once a month, so it is slow going. Ah, gotcha. That makes sense that you would, like, binge it then, if you're only doing it once a month. That's rad, though. Sometimes I think it's nice to slow roll Stardew. It's not a secret that Stardew is not my favorite farming sim, though, so grain of salt there. I don't hate it, or I wouldn't be playing it, but it is not my favorite of the farming sims. I don't even know where Emily is, like 6:20? Girl's missing. Spirits are very displeased today. Great. Just what we always wanted to hear. That butter would probably make good crust. That's the hope, right? That would be the plan. We used to do it every week, but don't want to burn out. It's easy to burn out in Stardew. Easy to burn out. Maybe switching to Coral Island if when it goes multiplayer. I am so hyped for Coral Island. I'm only not playing it because I have really mixed feelings about early access games to stream, at least. Because if there's not enough content, so like Coral Island, they capped it as you can only play the first year. And I think some things are like not finished, so like I don't know if there's going to be things that you could have done in year 1 that are not currently available, for instance. So I have been sorely tempted because it looks amazing, but I've been holding off because I want to wait until they fully release the rest of the content, because I don't want to be capped at only playing through 1 year and then having to come back to it later. The same thing happened with Little Witch in the Woods. I was so hyped for Little Witch in the Woods, but I didn't realize it was going to be early access at the start, and it was going to be early access with like not, like the story was not done at all. So I was like, okay. Like early access, if someone drops the game, but there's still a lot to do, and they're gonna like put it out like almost episodically or something, I think is okay, but it depends on the game. Like Temtem, I played early access because Temtem's an MMO, so I didn't feel like time was not lost by not all the story being out. But most like single player games and stuff, I just wait, honestly. Unless it's like, oh, we're just putting in extra features later. Then I'm like, okay, that's fine, I'll play. But story not done, I don't wanna like come back. Wow, Emily did a lot today. The agenda is the Luau girl, which hopefully you're also attending. But yeah, so Coral Island, I'm waiting on. But it looks good. It looks really good. I'm excited about it, as far as games go. But yeah, just holding off. That was the same thing, like, I was waiting on Harvestella too. I was very interested in Harvestella, but I don't know the JRPG genre enough for me to feel comfortable buying the game at $60, because I would have no way to like judge correctly whether the JRPG elements of the game were good. Like I could speak to the farming sim aspects, but not the JRPG elements. So I was gonna wait until like the JRPG people play it and then they decide if they hate it or not. And the consensus seems to be don't pay full price for it, which is a little concerning because if a game is amazing, people don't normally say, wait till it's on sale. You know, people are normally like, no, it's amazing. Buy it right now. This is the best thing I've ever played. So, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I wanted to play the Final Fantasy VII Remake, but will not be until all parts have been released. Yeah, I think it's... I don't know. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the current, like, workflow where games release very unfinished and they expect me to pay full price for it or you know, a little discounted for it or whatever, and then I just have to like hope that they update it and that I like the updates and that they're good. And it feels very, I don't know, a lot of these games, they don't seem to be QAing their product, which is, like, very concerning to me. Like, I get that some of these games are small, but some of these games are not. Some of these games are, like, fairly decently sized studios. It's not one person making a game, you know, at their house. And, I don't know. In my mind, for you to, like, charge money for a game and then you didn't check at all if there were like massive game-breaking bugs, that's pretty rough. That's a rough look, in my opinion. So, not the best vibe. I was telling my husband I kind of wish, I don't know, I kind of miss the days of like the old game cycle where the only games that came out were like, yeah, they were by big companies, which is not great in a lot of ways, but they like were finished. Were they good or not remains to be seen, but they were like a finished product that they put out. And you could get really excited and just like go, you know, you'd spend a bunch of money, but you'd play it and it would be a lot of hours, you know, of play. That's the other thing, like there's a lot of games that are like, oh, we're only gonna release like 5-10 hours of play, but I promise you we'll fix it late, we'll add more stuff later. I don't know, I don't like that. It feels like a bit of a rug pull. I feel like there's a lot of games that have released, not given people any real content or anything, and been like a little bit disingenuous about what they were giving to people, and then like the updates take years, and the quality just ends up like being bad, and just doesn't make you feel great about the whole situation. So it's not my favorite thing. I'm also picky. I think that's the other problem. I genuinely, I think I've realized over the years, I genuinely don't like a lot of games. I like am very particular about the kinds of things that I do or don't want to play. So being asked to constantly bet on games, it's always like a real gamble if I'm actually going to enjoy them at all. Alright, I guess let's go to the Luau. Oh. I guess, Elliot, do you have to walk like in the middle of this bridge so that I can't pass you on a horse? Do you have to do that? Look sharp. The governor's here for his annual visit. Alright. He's back again, to be fair. Like, we didn't fully run him off. Last time, he probably should have not come back, considering, you know, his experience last time, but he's back. Elliot's like, I just rolled out of bed and everyone is here. What are you putting in? I was gonna see if I could put in truffle oil. That was my plan. Because that seems fancy, and this, you know, this man seems like a gourmet. He's a play on gourmand from, you know, like that dude from Harvest Moon. Yeah, she added like wine to the pot. Though a whole bottle of truffle oil might be aggressive, but like, I don't think I would normally cook with that much truffle oil. Alright, we're gonna talk to everybody, slowly but surely say hello. Those blasted sandflies keep landing on the food. That sounds concerning. Sounds a little spooky. Emily is so funny. She's always just like doing her own thing. Dancing to the beat of her own drum. I like how they're sitting like super close to the speakers and then he's like, it's way too loud. It's like, well, you could sit like over there. Like, not next to the speakers, really. I'm sure it would be less loud. I'm sure it would be a little bit more enjoyable. Willy. To be young again. Exactly, right? They're like, these kids with their darn music. Okay, well, we'll try not to upset the mer people. Thank you for the tip, Magnus. Okay. Time for... Can I talk to Marnie? Alright. Marnie's just stirring the soup the whole time. That's her job. I feel like my arm will get tired. Should we move forward with the luau? The governor seems a little hungry. Yeah, let's start. Let's see. Well, folks, it's time once again for the potluck ceremony. I trust that you all put high-quality ingredients in the pot this year. We don't want the governor to regret his visit to the valley. Well, Governor, would you do us the honor of tasting the soup? See, this is the real problem. The mayor should taste the soup. Like, sneak it in, you know? Get a spoon quick. Check when no one is looking. Don't serve guests things that you have not tasted. Because what if it's terrible? Then you're serving someone something terrible. It's the same reason why when you open a bottle of wine, you have one person who's like the designated tester, right? And the point is normally they're taking the hit if the wine is spoiled so that no one else drinks it. They're supposed to be testing it and be like, 1, this is the wine I ordered. 2, is it spoiled? Like, let's just test the soup before we give it to anybody else. Of course, I've been looking forward to this all year. Alright, good luck, Governor. He gives the smile. Ah, that's a very pleasant soup. The produce from this valley never disappoints. Tasty. You all did very well today. Now, who else wants some soup? Everyone's like, yeah, get me some of that soup. The luau was a success. Good thing I brought something tasty for the soup. Time to head home. I was so upset about this exact same thing in Potion Permit. Don't give people cookies you didn't try first. Yeah, that was Martha, wasn't it? I was like, Martha, you should be eating those at your house before you ever think about bringing them out to give to other people. I was like, girl, there's a clear protocol for this, and you're breaking protocol right now. I don't know why. Yeah, like, Martha, did you not want to keep some, right? Like, I would have just absolutely hoarded all of those. I would have given, like, you know, a couple away. But I would have eaten most of those cookies. But not Martha. She was like, nope. I want to just give them out without tasting a single one. A bold move. It really speaks to her confidence. It was not something I would ever do, but hey. She makes her own choices, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, I was very confused with Martha because she mixed up ginger powder and garlic powder. First of all, those both, if they're good enough for you to use, they should have strong smells. Spices that don't have any smell anymore are not worth using. Like, they're not good. So you shouldn't use them in the first place. But also, they also don't really, like, they look vaguely similar, but they don't look they're not both white. Ginger powder is like a more, like, orange-yellow color. So I was like, girl, even by sight and smell, I don't know. I was confused. It's not like a salt sugar mix up where it's like, okay, well, they're both white and they have like a similar texture to them and they don't smell. You know, they're not a spice that smells like that. But no, she just didn't care. Ginger smells so different from garlic. It does. It like they're also both very pungent. Like they're both pretty obvious that they are their thing. So I was like, I'm very confused by what is happening here to create this situation. I didn't get it. I was like, Martha, I don't know about this. That feels like the kind of thing you would say because you make a mistake and you don't like you like thought it was going to be a prank and then people don't find the prank funny and then you roll it back and you're like, oh, it was a mistake. I didn't realize that they were the, like, you know what I mean? Like a paltry excuse in that way. So I was like, Martha, I don't know about that. I'm doubting the, like, genuineness of your excuse here. Martha is actually just a prankster. Yeah. Or like maybe she like I don't know. Who did she give it to? She like gave it to what, like Dean first or something? Maybe she hates him. Maybe she like actually hates him. Maybe Martha's anti-cop as much as the rest of us, you know? And then she was like, I'm gonna prank this police officer because I hate him. And then we walked in on it, you know? She had to play it off as not her targeting just this man. So, who knows? Tomorrow we can fish up our snapper, hopefully. Marnie, what's up? Good morning, Miss Raz. I came by to ask you a favor since you're such a kind neighbor. You see, I'm trying to train my goats to say hello, but they simply won't pay attention to me unless I have their favorite treat, cave carrots. So, since I'm scared of the mines, I thought, well, maybe you would bring me a cave carrot when you have the chance? There's no pressure, but if you want to, just swing by my house between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. with a cave carrot. You'll make an old girl very happy. Bye! I don't think goats can say hello, but best of luck. I want to say thanks for taking an interest in my work. Here's a cooking recipe that I like. Demetrius. Fried mushroom. Dear neighbor, when I'm not taking care of animals, I like to experiment in the kitchen. Since we've become friends, I want to share some recipes with you. I hope you like this. From Marnie. She gave us pale broth, which is not the most appetizing name of a food. Ugh. These little seedlings. These ruin our lives. Okay, let's grab these. Need to get more crops for there. Maybe some corn. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Some multi-season thing I can just toss out there. Alright, got all these. Oh, there was a truffle over here that I missed. There we go. Okay. Lita got milked yesterday, I guess. There we go. Let's see. Alright, no milk to turn into cheese today. Oh god, we should probably haul some of the stuff around Emily's her like meditation spot is being reclaimed by nature. Slowly but surely, nature finds a way. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like there's all these like photo albums. I feel like they were like really popular in like the like 2010s or like early like the mid 2000s of people doing like urbex stuff. And so they would go and find like abandoned places, and then they would always have like be taking photos of like nature reclaiming those spots, which was always kind of cool. But a little creepy in some cases because it felt very like, is this what it's gonna be like after we're gone? I don't know, maybe a little morbid maybe. But I always liked those. I always thought those were cool. Nothing to complain about. Alright. They're living their best lives. Kind of ghostly. Exactly, yeah. It felt very like I Am Legend-ish, but like more... I don't know, I don't think there's a lot of nature reclamation happening in I Am Legend. But similar vibe of like, there are no people, but there's people structures. And then nature's just slowly taking things over. Some of the urbex people are crazy because they go into places that I would... They just look like they're falling in around them. So I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is not where I would be spending my time. I would not be walking on those floors. They look like they're about to fall in around you. Oh my mahogany did grow. I've never seen it see it started out so small. Look at it, it's slowly making its way. The slowest growing tree. But they look so cool. What is this? What's happening in here? Hi Raz. Hey, how are you doing? I've been better. Why are you asking? I should do something to cheer up Sophia. Want to pet Dusty with me? Dusty? I'd like that. Sure, let's go. Yeah, always offer the dog pets. Works every time. Works every time. Look at how happy he is. Look at how happy this boy is. He's so excited for pets. Oh my gosh, aren't you just so adorable? He is adorable. He's so cute. We gave Dusty many pets. Sophia laughed a lot. She feels better. What's up, Dusty? What's up? He's like, hello? I need pets. What kind of pets do you need? Pet Dusty. Giving him some snugs. Look at his happy face. Look at how cute he is. He's a good bean. Alright. We got dismounted off our horse for that. I don't know why. They should let us, like, let me stay on my horse, man. If nothing else. Let me have that. Alright, what do I want to plant? So... I want something that's multi-season if possible. Okay, let's do corn. Let's do corn. Also, we have 42k, so... Oh, I should check if I have a cave carrot. We should swing by Marnie's as well once we check our orchard, because I want one of those auto grabber things so I don't have to collect the animal goods in the morning. We'll put it in the coop, because I don't really know how the auto grabber would work for, like, animals that need to be milked. It seems a bit strange, but... Alright, let's see. Let's look. Any... Okay. This is an interloper. Oh no, it's part of that tree. I was like, what? I've never seen a sapling that looks like this before. It's just that tree slowly growing in. Do you know that all the trees look different in this game? All the fruit trees? So if you don't know what they are, when they get to like stage 2, I would say, maybe stage 3 of growing, you can actually tell which is which is nice, because I did not remember what I had planted. I did not think to check the VOD before I had already been in the game, and then had to like riddle out which trees I had planted, like what they were. Purchase supplies. Give me an auto grabber. There we go. And then that way I can just open up the coop. So it's Friday. Friday is the traveling, yes. Traveling sales friend day. What have we got here? Highway 89. I've also never grown a rare seed, so I guess I should grab one of those. We have so many paintings in our house, though. We have like too many. But I do like this one. So I'll buy it, but we're running out of wall space. Quickly. That reminds me that I have so many like prints and art pieces that need to get hung up that I've just not done any of that yet. But it's now like an overwhelming number at this point that need to be worked on. So it's daunting at this point. Doesn't quite encourage me to work on them. The train is passing through Stardew. We are too far away from the train. I feel so uncomfortable if the art isn't up in my house. It's one of the first things I do if I move. See, you're good for that. You are very prepared. I have literally so many prints that need to be framed. I have I'm a big fan of sumo, and the sumo tori, the fighters, they do prints of their hand. They like stamp their hand prints as like their signature thing. And I have a couple of those that need to get hung up. So like I have a lot. And framing is just like, it's so expensive, you know? So it's like, every time I look at all of these prints and I'm like, ooh, this is gonna cost me some money. Even to just buy like pre-made frames, let alone like getting something professionally framed. It's I just look at it and I'm like, this is a cost that I'm going to have to eat soon. Where should I put this? Where should this live? Maybe there. That's so cool. It is cool, yeah. The sumo signatures are really cool. They're hard to get. We got them from someone who was like living in Japan, off of like Reddit or something. They were selling. They had a bunch of them because they know a bunch of the fighters, and so they were like, I got a bunch of these. I don't need like multiples of each of these guys' signatures that I know, so they were selling them, and we managed to snag a couple, which was cool. Let me see if I have a cave carrot, actually, while I'm here. The sumo tournament is actually coming up really soon, so I'm really hyped about that. I'm excited. The Banzuke is already out, so like the list of who's at what rank and doing what. So that's always very exciting. They would be in here, I think, if I had any. Like, I don't think... I might have moved them inside. That's always possible. Oh, no, I have one. Okay, we'll take that to Marnie tomorrow, probably. My horse's calf is just in the way. I don't know why I have 4-leaf clover in here. Bold move. I must have felt like I needed it for something. I feel like I need another. I need so much storage. I like hoard so many things. But I never have enough in this game. I'm always I don't like having too many chests. I want like 2 chests. So having this many is already like, ugh. I don't love it. Alright, do I have any wall space? No. What if I took this down? This is a holiday string light. We'll put it back up when it's winter. This can live in here. Our decor spot. I saved one of these Rafflesias because I love them. I think they're so cool. I have no use for it, to be honest, but I love them. I would love to see a Rafflesia in person. The corpse flower, the big flat ones on the ground instead of the Titan Arums or the tall ones. Titan Arums are the ones that are in potion permit. There's that one plant that looks like them. I don't remember what they call it in potion permit. Something like weird. Some strange name. That was not the same. It was weird how in Potion Permit they had some things that were like real things, like Lemon Balm and Feverfew. And then some things that were like Cold Bloom, and you were like, okay, well, that is very much a fantasy plant. that does not exist in real life. Though to be fair, what plants do grow on glaciers? Or like ever wintry glaciers, I guess we should say. Not many, I imagine. What's up, Pick? You woke up? You were napping? Hi, you were napping? You okay? You're gonna nap some more? Yeah, you're on your waterbed. Those flatter corpse flowers are so cool. They are. They're actually, so, we haven't figured out how to grow them in cultivation because part of their process for growing is they're parasitic. So they have to grow on a particular vine in like tropical places. Like I think the Philippines have Rafflesia. And part of the process is a particular like shrew, I think it is, has to consume the seed and then poop it out onto the vine. So like that is obviously difficult to replicate in not the wild. Also is why they're kind of rare, because obviously there's some very specific things that have to happen for the flower to grow. But yes, it is very specific, which is why we don't have any growing in cultivation. The Titanarums, the tall corpse flowers, we have grown in cultivation. Sometimes certain botanical gardens will have them, and they'll like put cameras up because they open very slowly. They'll put like time-lapse cameras up so you can like watch a live stream of it like slowly opening. They also don't bloom for a super long time, as far as I know. It's like fairly short amount of time. I think they were Rafflesia too. I think they use flies to pollinate. I think both of them do actually. All the corpse flowers I think use flies instead of like bees or wasps or you know, other insects as their main pollinators. Also, weird plant fact. If you like figs, I don't know if you know, but the way that a fig fruit is formed is they attract a wasp into like the flower, and the wasp gets like eaten, like almost like a carnivorous plant, but they don't actually like get a lot of nutrients from that, so they're not technically carnivorous. And that's what makes a fig. So in order for a fig fruit to happen, a wasp dies. So if you like figs, that's one of their weird quirks. Can't you sometimes find wasp parts in the fruit? I feel like I've seen that. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if you find like bits, you know? It's not like formed fully in a way that disguises the wasp body. That would not surprise me in the least to hear that that is something that's happened to people. Extra crunchy. Yeah, it's extra nutrients, right? Listen, you can eat bugs. Though, I don't know, some bugs. I remember, so I watched like this show called Alone, and it's like it's a survival show. It's like a reality show. And the whole point is they like it's usually like 10 people or 12 people, and they separate them in the wilderness, and they are trying to just outlast each other, and they don't know like how many people are left, and there's no film crew. They like film themselves on like cameras and GoPros, and then they'll check in on them like every couple weeks for health checks, and then as time goes on, they'll check in them on them more frequently because they usually start running out of food. So they want to like pull anybody before they get hurt or whatever, and they're required to check in via like satellite phone in the morning and in the evening so they know they haven't been like eaten by a bear or something. But one of the places, I think it was like, I don't know if it was Patagonia or might have been Mongolia, I don't know. One of the places they dropped people off at, um, they told them that they had to if they were going to eat the grasshoppers, they had to like thoroughly cook them because they had some kind of parasite that would like make you sick. Which is a weird thing to have to tell someone. Like, hey, if you're gonna eat these grasshoppers, make sure you cook them well. Like, not a thing you would ever expect to be told, I imagine. And I think the cast were all like, yeah, that was weird. It was weird, you know, catching and cooking grasshoppers and then having to be like, you know, making them extra toasty, you know? But I thought that was funny. To be fair, grasshoppers are not the grossest thing those people have eaten. People have eaten banana slugs, which doesn't seem super fun to eat. One dude ate leeches, which I don't think is a thing you should ever eat. I think he's lucky he like didn't get sick from it in a like, you know, more permanent way, I guess. But it's a good show. I actually like the show a lot, but it is a weird one. Chickens get to stay inside today. That is handy. After we, like, complete our chores, we're gonna have to, like, fish all day. Because we need this red snapper, like, badly. It's not our last chance to get it. We can get it in fall, too, but we really do, need that. I'm alert for now. Good luck. Yes, of course. Thank you for stopping in, Axie. I appreciate it. I hope your cheesecake is tasty. And I hope the rest of your Saturday goes well. Let's see. What do I need here? I need bait. That is not the bait bin. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's head to the beach. On our way. I don't even remember. I feel like who were we even, like, so we got Shane to 8 hearts because we wanted the chickens. Other people, I mean, I guess we should probably, we really probably want to befriend, like, Krobus. We should befriend Krobus. We should befriend Magnus, Sophia. I, like, want to befriend Clint, but he's so sad. He's so sad all the time. It's sometimes a little difficult with that man. 'Cause he is big struggling often, we'll say. Alright. Let's hope for this red snapper. If we could get the red snapper quickly, that would be nice. We would appreciate that. Because we have until 7 p.m. to catch the snapper. This fish has got to chill a little bit. Sir. I don't think that's a snapper, so we could just move on with our lives. I at least don't remember the red snapper being that wild. Let's put it that way. I remembered it being slightly more sedate. Truth be told. Thought I was going crazy yesterday. A, like, truck driving by just reminded me. My neighbor, so I have a neighbor who has, like, a ride-on mower thing. And he likes to ride on it all of the time. That's, like, the primary way that he moves around his property. But he's normally on it for, like, 30, 40 minutes, an hour maybe. This man was literally on this mower for the whole day yesterday, like 8 hours. And he spent about 30 to 40 minutes of that time just idling in the middle of the road. And I didn't really know what he was doing, but I also didn't really feel like walking out to ask him about it. So I was like, I checked to see if he was good, and he seemed fine. So I was like, alright. But he really was just sitting in the middle of the road with that thing turned on for so long. And I don't know. I feel like it's his partner is gonna see how much gas he used idling that thing for 8 hours yesterday, and I'm gonna hear them yelling about it. Because when they fight, they are loud. We have a lot of space between us, but if you yell loud enough, I can still hear you. Sometimes they're really going at it. And to be fair, if he's usually doing stuff like idling for 8 hours on a lawnmower, like on a ride-on mower, and I had to like pay for gas for it, I'd probably be mad too. I'd be like, why are you doing that? Why? Why though? I kind of feel like he's out there doing it again, but I have no way to check. Alright, the Junimos. So all that's left is the community board, which we only have a couple tree items left to get. When we're done here, we'll return to the other world. Alright, we'll watch the star ceremony. We're ready. There he goes. He threw it up. Wow. Look at his little buddy. I always feel sad when they finally go. It is a sad thing. I wish they stuck around. Because I don't think, like, in like, the Harvest Moon games, the sprites are usually around. They're not normally just MIA. So it is a bit sad that these ones are like, well, bye. Well, maybe there will be a Junimo forest in the future mods. But yeah, there's mods for everything. I mean, mods are pretty much what has bolstered this game continuing to exist. Because it is pretty easy to get bored, for me at least, in Stardew. But mods are kind of the thing that make it, like, continuously playable, I would say. Especially when a lot of the game loops are very repetitive. So the mods definitely help. Alright, we brought your cave carrot, Marnie. Oh, you brought the cave carrot. Thank you so much, Miss Raz. There, we just threw it on the ground. Did we have to? Couldn't we just hand it to her? Why did we throw it on the ground? This looks great. I almost want to eat it myself. Almost. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. I really do appreciate it. Alright. Nice. I don't know why we threw that on the ground. I really don't feel like there was a reason for us to do that. Addition of the expansion mods made it more playable. Exactly. Like, to be perfectly honest, the only reason that I'm playing Stardew right now, the only and one reason, is because I've never played the expanded mod. I played Stardew, like, a very long time ago, when it first launched, and then I took a massive break, and I didn't play it for, like, years. Because, like I said, it was not my favorite farming sim, and it remains not my favorite farming sim. So, for me, it doesn't have, like, super high replayability. But I've never played the expanded mod, so I was like, okay, like, let's come back to the game. They put in, like, there's a bunch of stuff that ConcernedApe added after I had stopped. Plus, expanded version adds a little bit more as well. So we'll just do that. But I don't know, there's not really much. I think the main thing is, like, there's not really much of a plot in Stardew Valley. Because, like, let's be real, fixing a community center is not a plot, it's like a mechanic. And there's, like, some, you know, like, vague character storylines, but that's like kind of it, you know? There's no real plot, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Lots of farming sims don't have plots. Most of them don't, I would say. But sometimes you need something like that to, like, make it worth your while coming back and checking in on a game, so. It's supposed to be a game to just chill in. It is, yeah. That's what all farming sims are, right? Like, they're meant to just be you relaxing, really, at their core. You just hanging out, taking some time, chilling. They're not really meant to be something that you play for I don't know. They're not usually things that you play because you want to be challenged. Let's put it that way. That's not normally the way that one works, at least. Because, like, sometimes I find people, they'll, like, complain about the difficulty of, like, combat or something in a farming sim, and they'll be like, it was easy. And it was like, it's a farming sim. Like, the combat is never the focus here. You're meant to be just chilling. That was, like, the one thing that I had. A lot of people... Like, Potion Permit, I felt like got a lot of, what I would consider fairly unfair reviews. Because a lot of people were like, well, the gameplay is repetitive, and the minigames are too easy, and the combat's too easy. And I was like, I don't know about anyone else, but Potion Permit to me was very obviously a chill, cozy game. Nothing in it is meant to be super hard. You know, it's meant to be just like you vibing and hanging out and being relaxed, which is great. Maybe that's not for some people, which is fair too. But then Potion Permit might just, like, not be your game. After the community center is basically done, anything else is just adding to the struggle. It's true, yeah. The community center is kind of like the... Okay. There's people who like, you know, there's more content to it. You can finish, like, the Skull Cavern stuff, and you can, you know, do a bunch more of those things, but it's definitely not the main plot. So do you abuse the combat bug in this game with hammers? Always the question on Stardew. I didn't even know there was a combat bug with hammers that worked in this game. So the answer to that is no. No, I do not. Though not out of any, like, you know, moral high ground or anything. I just literally didn't even know that existed. I probably would, though. I don't find combat to be the important part of this game. So I probably would just go ham on it. It's crazy strong, makes hammers the best weapon by a country mile. Alright, well maybe I have to go to the Adventurers Guild and check that out, because I certainly have no interest in struggling in this game. If you want to know how it works, I can tell you. Yes, I would love to. Let me know about it, Clerical. Tell me the tale. Also, happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. Do I sell these? I think I do. I have to go to Pierre's quick. I don't know if he's still gonna be around. Basically, you know how every weapon has a charged special attack thing? Yeah. I know of that. Do I use it? No. But yes, I know that exists. What do I want to grow? Let's do wheat, but then that's also I'll do... Let's do more corn. We're swapping to be a corn farmer. Okay. Left click after the first hit of the hammer charge. Every single left click during the animation counts as a hit. So the faster you can click, the more damage you'll do. Oh. Alright. Well, dang. Yeah, I didn't know about that. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't find the important gameplay loops in here are not the combat to me, so I would never be upset about trivializing the combat. You can dump several hundred damage on attacks with even the basic hammer if you have rapid clicking ability. Alright. That is wild. I'll have to try that out sometime. Let's see. Let me put some of these away. Drop off that hay. Anyway, that's a speedrunning strat for you. The speedrunners always have the wild strats. Sometimes we need them in games like this. Sometimes we need the speedrunning strats badly. The only thing keeping us going. Let me go. I forgot to check on our orchard today, I think. So, let me go do that. don't see the point of speedrunning. It's like, I think speedrunning for a lot of people is taking... It, like, adds an additional challenge to a game that might not otherwise challenge you, but that you really love to play. So it's, like, something that, because you can always try and improve and go faster, you get to, like, play the game a lot more, but not in a way that you feel like you're burning yourself out. So I feel like for a lot of people, that's, like, why they're into speedrunning. Because it's good for them in that way. It gives their fave games a bit more replayability than they might otherwise have. I'm a casual Celeste speedrunner myself. Not good enough to consider myself competitive, but I have fun with it. Yeah. That's rad. Like I said, I think it's just a nice way to, if you have a game that you really love, and if for you playing the game quickly doesn't ruin the enjoyment of the game, then it's just another interesting way to, like, get more content out of a game that maybe you wouldn't be able to. Like, I really love the original Animal Crossing, the GameCube one, but I don't know that I would, like, love playing it to death. I've already played a lot of it, and I would probably have, like, one, like, casual playthrough that I would play, but I think there's a speedrunning category for it that's bingo. You make, like, a bingo board, and then you race with other people, and there's, like, a bunch of different things on the board, different, like, bugs or fish to catch, or different, like, furniture items to get or whatever. And I always feel like that would be really fun to do, because it kind of spices things up, makes the game different. I love to eat, but would never rush to finish my meal. That's the mindset I go into. I think that's fair. I think that for you, Big Boss, a lot of these games, they're, like, enjoyable because you get to, like, relax and, like, ease into them, and you get to enjoy them at your own pace. So, like, speedrunning, I don't think would be ever enjoyable for you. It would be, like, actively unfun, or, like, ruining the experience. Which is fine, there's plenty of people like that. I don't think speedrunning is for everybody. I think plenty of people would have an actively negative time speedrunning a game that they enjoy. Celeste is a game made for speed, in my opinion. Learning the speed tech made me appreciate the game a lot more. That's true. 100% speedruns are a thing, but I can understand that. They are a thing. Though I think, I think if you're a real completionist, sometimes the 100% speedrun, it, like, puts too much pressure on you when you just want to, like, enjoy the game. So I get both sides. I get why people are super into speedrunning, and I also get why people are like, that is not something I would ever do. Like, personally, for instance, because Stardew is not my favorite farming sim, I would never play this game to death. I probably will play this playthrough, and I might play through, like, Riverside, the Riverside expansion, and focus more on, like, the people in that one. And that'll probably be it. I'll probably be done with Stardew after that point, and I'm not really interested in a perfect run either. Because this game just isn't, I don't feel like I would enjoy spending that much time in it. But some people play this game for years, and only this game, and don't play anything else. And they just keep modding it, or keep doing, like, speed runs, or they do all sorts of crazy stuff. So, just different strokes for different folks. Have you managed to balance out the coop/barn animals and the grass outside? I can't seem to get it right. So, to be fair, I never go... Some people have lots of animals. I don't have that many. So, can I see my whole list in here somewhere? Is that a thing? I don't think it is. So if I go in, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 chickens right now. I'm gonna get one more, I think, another white one. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have like 14 animals. And this whole space, so basically everything up to the green in here, I allow to grow as grass in the season. And I don't harvest from here. That's the only way that I've found to not like fully run out of grass. And we're only in, you know, we're like midway through summer. So entirely possible for me to run out by the end. Because I don't remember what the grass growth rate is. That's what I would say. Highly recommend the community center speedrun category if you're ever interested in Stardew runs at all. It's a good mix of completionist and speedrun from a watching point of view, I mean. Yeah, that sounds cool. I feel like I would watch that. That could be cool. Like how quickly they can just bang the community center finishing out. That sounds like a good mix, like you said. Not playing it to death, but the Junimos. Get rid of that glittering boulder. Let's go, little friends. I'm gonna be sad when the Junimos leave. That's why I slow rolled the community center. I'm like, I wanna hang out with the boys a bit. I don't want them to be gone. I wanna hang out with them. Alright, we said hello to our parrot. Say hello to our wife. My horoscope for the day isn't too good, but I'm going to make the best of it, as always. Let's get to work. You know, that's a positive attitude, Emily. I like it. All you really need is the greenhouse and the bus anyway. Yeah, true. You really don't need the rest. So you can live infinitely with just those things. Learned how to cook a maple bar. Let me grab a apricot. Glitchless is 2 hours, 30 minutes, and 3 seconds for that category. If you're curious as to how fast that can be done, that's pretty quick. Makes me wonder if Ginger Island opens up if you don't finish it. I don't know. I don't remember how Ginger Island is triggered, like what you need for it to open up. Ginger Island is one of the things that was not in the game when I last played, so I have not been. Glitched, of course, is 8 minutes and 47 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Glitched, kind of a different style. Okay, got some eggs to put in mayonnaise maker. I do have my pail. Okay. So my sheep needs to be sheared. He's looking a little overgrown. Marriage is also a fun category. Some people seem to be able to be married very quickly. Some people seem like you can marry them insanely fast. Other people, not quite. Marriage, turns out Sean's the fastest marriage partner. Oh. Do you mean Shane? I was like, who's Sean? Shame. Yeah, it makes sense. He does seem to warm up to you quickly. Like, it doesn't take him that long to get 8 hearts, I feel like, for the blue chickens either. Like, we didn't start pursuing Shane for that until, like, late. Late. Alright, there we go. Our boy's got his hair cut. Looking fresh. I don't know when the last time I checked my greenhouse was. I don't think I did that yesterday. So I should probably do that. Should probably check on that. Probably need to do some culling over here too. I've got a lot of growth happening. Oh! Caviar! Sturgeon roe. We're gonna make some caviar with that. It's gonna be great. Let's grab some forage stuff. I pretty much always go for Haley myself. She's the one I've warmed up to the most. I really like Leah. She's like my normal go-to. We picked Emily because in our Harvest Moon SNES run, we married Nina, and Nina is very feral. So we decided that going forward, we should pick our spouse by their feral level. And Emily's fairly feral. So we did a vote between her and Magnus, the wizard. She came out on top. Let's see, what do I sell? Sell this, these, this. Okay. Drop this off. What else? We've already got 8 straws. I guess I'll put those here. We can sell the rest. Did I have batteries living somewhere? Yes, I did. Okay. And I'll put the row in here too. What else? What else? What else? Cool. Also, I don't remember if there's another festival coming up that I need to be thinking about. Wool is still spinning. Let me head over, check on events, and then we'll go to our normal spot at our orchard. Fair warning, the hammer thing is considered an exploit by the speedrunning community, so it's allowed in glitchless. So if you watch a run, you will see it abused. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, yeah, so it's just Dance of the Moonlight jellies. Cool, cool. Should say hi to Dusty. I've been kind of not interacting with that boy. Oh, some mushrooms. These saplings just will not stop coming back. They're so aggressive. Sir, please. Please. Okay. All those are good. Honey is still cooking. Alright, what else needs doing? I don't really know. I mean, there's lots of things we could do, but around here, Not too much that needs to be done. Let's put it that way. Buying a hammer. Oh, well, true. Heading up to get a hammer from the Adventurers Guild. Oh yeah, the glittering boulder was moved. I guess we haven't hopped over. Hi, Raz. It's odd. I'm not sure what caused this boulder to disappear. We do know. But we can't say. This stream is flowing from deep within the mountain. Hey, did you see that glistening in the water? Yes, that's quality ore. The flow of water must be carrying it out of the mountain. You know what that means, right? He's so excited. It means we can start panning for ore. Here, I've got an extra pan in my backpack. Why don't you take it? Alright, we're ready. We're gonna be rich. If you ever see ore glistening in the water, use that pan and see what you find. You received a copper pan. Wow. Head on over to our adventurer friends. Oh, I also want a dinosaur egg. So I should probably be up in the mountains, because that's where it is. It's always like up here. You can get it fishing too, but I think usually it's up here. So I probably need to like visit here more so I can find dig spots. Is it the wooden mallet? Is that what the thing is? The club category. Only one you have access to, but there are better. That one should give you the idea. Alright. So that double hit sound, yeah. Click during it. With the right click or the left click? During the right click. Oh, left click a lot. Oh, I see. that I can see how that can yeah. Okay. Okay, let's try it out. Let's try it out. Let's go in here. Let's see. We'll go to like 490. Oh, it is definitely busted. That is, yeah. Like this mallet should not be doing like any damage. Yeah, okay, I can see how this can really like trivialize a lot of this stuff. Like, I'm not even good at it at all, and it does work for sure. That's funny. And then if you have like a good hammer, it gets out of hand if you can fit 13 or so clicks in it. Yeah, I imagine if you're real quick there, things can get crazy. Wait, hold on. Is there a way for me to go over here? Oh, there is. I didn't even know. I didn't even know I could come over here. In loving memory of Isabel, beloved wife, mentor, and adventurer, may you rest in peace, my flower. Aw. I didn't even know you could go over there. I don't know why. I never tested it out. It's hilarious when I play with friends because whenever we're mining, they can hear me abusing that ability. They're over there being like, hey, you doing what I think you're doing? You're like, no. No. I'm, you know, fighting like normal. Let's see. Oh, we got a couple of stuff here. Because I can click rather quickly. Yeah, that seems to be the key. If you can do that, you're unlocked. Forget what's in here. Oop. Oh god. I'm so low because I'm messing this thing up. This boy's strong. Should have brought my sword as a backup. I forgot that was even open. I don't know why. For some reason I thought it was closed. I guess I'll have to investigate in there more. We'll have to check that out. Alright, let's go put our animals away. Still have a bunch of stuff that needs to be processed, I think. Oh yeah, I should befriend Susan at some point. Susan's pretty chill. Welcome to why hammers are the best weapon in Stardew Valley. Yes, thank you for sharing the tip. Definitely useful. Good to know. Alright, let's put friends away. One more egg, I do. Wait, was there a strange bun? I can get that statue now. Okay. Let me do one more. These. Drop off. Let's see, what are we selling? Selling these. This. Keep the cloth for now. I might give the cloth. I think Emily, or not Emily, Sophia might like cloth. Check on that. 2 more things to make wine out of. I have so many apricots. I probably should sell a bunch of them at some point, but just been turning them all into wine for now. I really need to make like a shed and then just make like a massive winemaking operation in there, but alas. Let's see. I don't feel like I need my scythe every day. Don't really need my fishing rod or my watering can most of the time. Let me drop off these. What's really funny about that exploit though is if you get the Dragon Tooth Club from the Volcano Dungeon, it's actually better than the Infinity Gavel because of its higher crit power. Yeah, I can see that, like, crit would proc more if you hit more, you know? That makes sense. That tracks. I'm just remembering the strange bun situation. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna put that in Vincent's chest, toy chest. Also, let me check on Sophia. What is she actually like? Hello, hello, sorry. Stream crashed. I don't know why. Suddenly, Streamlabs is like, hello? Okay. Let's see if it might take a second to kick in. Alright, there we go. My model sketch is being worked on? Ooh. That's so fun. Yay, that's so exciting, Clerical. I know Cinna she's been really sick recently, so she's working a little slower. Because she's been not feeling great, and she's also, I think she's in physical therapy too, for some of her arm and hand stuff, so hopefully she feels better soon. Fingers crossed, at least. Yeah, I was trying to check something. I'm now afraid to, like, open up this thing. I don't want Streamlabs to crash, but let me see. Girl, what do you like? Tell me your interests. Okay, she likes cloth. Cool. She can have our cloth. I got it. I figured it out. We're safe. I took the risk. I was like, okay, this could go poorly, but we're fine. Level 7 combat. Okay, nice. Slowly moving up in the world. Who would have known? I've actually never played with the expanded mod before. It's pretty fun. Like I said, because I had played, like, so much of the original game, there's obviously still stuff that I miss, like Ginger Island wasn't a thing, stuff like that. But I'd still played enough of the game that I felt like I would be kind of bored. So Expanded added just enough extra content that I was like, okay, this will be, like, kind of different. So I didn't feel like I would be, I don't know, really in the trenches, feeling like it was a grind. I've never even unlocked the desert casually. I just rush marriage and then don't know what I want to do. Yeah, it's hard, I would say. I think sometimes there's like a burden of choice happening. Dear Farmer Raz, I'd like to give my wife a star fruit for our anniversary. Are you growing any on your farm? If you brought me one, I'd be very grateful. Kent. Well, Kent, no. I don't have one of those. Do not. But we'll do our best for you, sir. Should get another white chicken, so I have 2 of each kind. Just, you know, for, I don't know, symmetry purposes. So that'd be good. But yeah, I think there's, if you're interested in playing with any of the mods that expand the story, there's the expanded version, and then there's also Riverside, which I can't there's Riverside, which is compatible with expanded, I believe, and is like way bigger as well, so you can kind of play those both at the same time. But I would only do that if you were really like, if you wanted more story content, I guess that's what I would say. If you're like meh on any character plot stuff anyway, then like you're probably fine to just skip it. It's just if you're like, wow, I'm kind of bored of the cast right now, and I could use some variety. That's when I would play those. Otherwise, I feel like there's so many other farming sims to play that if you like farming sims, they exist. You could always just play a different one. You don't have to play Stardew infinitely. There's plenty of others that are out in the great wide world. Alright, what do the sturgeons want? I'm like afraid to ask because they wanted... Okay, they want jam? Okay, well we can bring you jam. Why did they ask for a diamond first? They needed a diamond first. Now they want jam. It seems like the order of those two is flipped. I feel like they should ask for the diamond like later. But that's what they started with. Alright, let's sell some of the stuff quick. Let me pop down. I'm gonna go see Sophia and see if I can give her this cloth. And oh, I forgot to go yesterday to check the traveling merchant. Let me check if Marnie is in right now. I don't remember if she's open on Mondays. She's not, or at least not at this time. So let's go say hi to Sophia. I think if I had not been going with the marry the most feral like candidate, I probably would have married Sophia. She is pretty great. I like her a lot. So she's like definitely a favorite, I would say, of like marriage candidates within the expanded mod. Oh, hi Raz, taking a breather from farm work? I might take it easy this week. I've been working really hard. Kinda just want to eat snacks, to be honest. Same, Sophia. That's a mood. For me? Thank you so much. You are welcome. Alright, let me grab this. Hop on over here. Let's see. Where is Vincent's toy bin? Okay, I have to become friends with Vincent. Okay, bye. I don't even know what Vincent wants. Okay, I'll have to store this strange bun, because I think I have to... The toy box is only in his room, and I want that weird statue that you get from putting a strange bun in there, so we will have to work on that. That'll be our next low-key goal. Let's check on our orchard and probably kill like 3 more saplings, as we do every week, every day. Yeah, look at this boy. Grab these. The key here is to not accidentally pick the flowers. To not accidentally snag those. Did someone need... For some reason I felt like I needed a poppy, I felt like. I don't know why though. But I had this plan in my head that I was gonna pick the corner ones. I don't know why. I don't know where that idea came from or why I was like, I should pick these. That's definitely what I should do. here. Gonna go check out that cave. This time with the sword, though, because I'm not confident enough in my hammer exploit skills to be able to actually do much and not die. Alright. Trick is to hit it with them, back off, and wait for recharge. Yeah, definitely a go in and then peace out kind of weapon. Dude, if this skull could, like, calm down. Why did it make a bat sound? That skull made a bat sound. Why though? That's not a bat. You know, casually just making our way through the mines. I don't know why so many games were like, you know what you would probably love? Mining. I don't think people in real life had a very good time mining. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say, I don't really think people were generally enjoying themselves that much. At least in what I understand about mining. It seems pretty miserable a lot of the time. Whoop. Yeah, I don't know about that weird, like, bat sound that he makes. He is kind of tricksy, though. He does fly in strange ways. Okay. Yeah, there's so many of these dudes. There we go. Okay, we're gonna get a few at once. See how it is. There we go. There's so many of them. There we go. He's guarding this box. Is there anything good in this box? No. Nothing. Nothing in the box. Oh, we just stole this scythe off this man? Wow. Alright. Sorry for taking your scythe, Mr. Death, sir. I don't know if that's gonna come back and haunt me, but we'll take it. We accept. I should go see if Susan is in. Susan's like one of the coolest characters in Expanded. She's pretty great. Free golden scythe, right? Like, we didn't even have to pay to upgrade it or anything. Pretty handy. Susan, are you in? Hey, girl. What's up? Clint is almost finished upgrading my hoe. It'll improve the efficiency of my morning chores on the farm. Susan is doing plenty, like, she's doing great for herself anyway. She has this massive, fermentation operation going on. So I think she's doing perfectly fine for herself. Don't think she needs any additional help. We found our original sword, this like super overpowered rapier, considering it was like super early game, in that graveyard there, which was pretty nice. It very much trivialized the early mines in a big way. It was like one-shotting things that normally would not be one-shottable. Alright, let's go put our animals to bed. Put the strange bun away, considering I found out that I will not be able to make use of it just yet. Let me do a quick check for any ruffles. Nope. Okay. Put the cap away. I'll have to wait. Whenever that garlic is done, I'll make some jam for the sturgeons. Alright, let's do... let's see. Okay, everything else... So many eggs that I just didn't process today. So I should do that. Let me drop off the golden scythe. And... Oh, I can sell the rusty spoon. Yeah. Don't need that in my bag, let's put it that way. And then... Oh, not that one. This one. Let's drop off all of our ore and our geodes. Rocks go in here. Along with these, also, I think. Okay, those are all in there. What else? Time to put our strange bun away. There we go. What else? I don't think we need to do too much else today, so we could probably just sleep. Time to rest in our very cluttered home. Our home full of stuff. Kind of looks like a house museum, but like not in a cute way, not in a quaint way, more like in a kind of hoardery way. Too much stuff, too many things on the walls. It's very 19th century. Weather report. Sunny tomorrow. Spirits are very happy. Okay, well that's a positive. Got up early and watered some crops for you. They are all automatic, but thank you. Filled Pick's water bowl. Saw another one. I'm counting squirrels. Alright. That sounds like a nice morning, Emily. I'm glad it was good. Let's make some cranberry jam. And I need 1 apricot. For that. There we go. I don't think any of these are ready yet. Grab our stuff. Just add these eggs to our machines. Get those cooking. I probably feel like, I don't know, I like never like more than 2 machines, to be honest. So, like I feel like I need more mayonnaise makers for this number of chickens, but I don't want to. I don't wanna. because we walk so slowly in comparison. Also, let me just... honestly, let's just get rid of these. So we can actually walk on our own paths again. I wish I had a mushroom cave. I feel like that'd be so handy. Grow all sorts of tasty oyster mushrooms and shiitake. All sorts of crazy stuff. I know that you can just grow them outside. You know, you don't need a cave to grow mushrooms in. You can just grow them with those logs with the like spore plugs you put in them. I thought about doing that, but I feel like the animals would get to them first. I don't know how many mushrooms I would actually be able to consume if I grew them outside. I don't feel like it would be many. I have not had good luck against the wildlife. Aiming for being the first one to produce when it's grown outside. Sometimes it's okay. Some things they don't really want, but plenty of things they will nab. Marnie, are you in today? Girl, where are you? I don't know why Marnie is so hard to nail down. So it's like actually challenging to get in and see her and buy animals from her sometimes. I know, like, I could just open up her schedule and figure that out, but I hate that. I hate having to have like a wiki open. I wish they all just showed on the map. I know there are mods to do that, but I wish it was kind of just built into the base game. Or having like, I don't know, a thing like in Potion Permit where you can just locate an NPC easily. I accidentally stepped on a bunny while tending my vineyard. I hope the bun is okay. Alright. There we go. Oh, she duplicated. She does that sometimes when we talk to her. She like splits off and makes two of her. Sophia is like one of the few people it happens to. I think it's some bug with my mods, but it is weird. Do some quick foraging at the tide pools. As you do. As you do. Alright, I guess we'll just check our orchard, and then... I don't know, we kind of discovered what was at the end of that little cavern up north. I don't really feel like taking the bus to the desert since it's already like noon. So I think we need some more bat wings. I think I wanted the butterfly hutch. I think I need bat wings for that. So maybe I'll go into the caves and hunt bats. Some of the lower levels. Hey, look at how aggressively these little saplings are trying to make my fruit trees not grow. So rude. Alright, up we go. I think, how we'll just be hunting bad things, so shouldn't be too difficult. Hopefully. In theory. So, I should probably keep, like, stop filling my pockets with just, like, random foraged goods. Let's see. I don't know, how do you... There's some floors that have more bats, I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe it's the lower floors that have more bats, because I think you have, you know, ghosts and stuff down here or not. They might take the place of more bats. Maybe it's like floors, maybe in the 20s? Let me do leave mine. Give me the elevator. 25. Lots of bug meat if I ever wanted it, but I don't necessarily want tons of bug meat. I also don't remember what my fortune was like. I feel like if your fortune is pretty good, there might be less bats around. That was a lot of damage for that poor little burrowing boy. Let's see, is it the 20s that are... What is it? Where's like the dark zone? I don't remember when that is. 35? Yeah. I feel like there's more bats in here. Or there should be. Right? It's like super dark. Like Batville. Feels like it should be the home of all the bats. Where's the other bat? Come here, bud. Okay. Are there any other bats in here? Oh, there you are. Let's see, let's see. I don't know where he's coming from. You have to wait. Sometimes when they, like, go in a big circle, too, it's like... They don't come at you directly all the time. Alright. Head farther down. Torches, let's see. No bats. No bats on this one, it looks like. Alright. I don't remember, so we got 6. I feel like I was really close to the amount that I needed, but maybe I'm making that up. I guess we'll hop over to the farm anyway. Need to process more of these eggs. Too many eggs, not enough mayonnaise makers. Let's see, let's see. Alright, let me make sure. I think I just closed the coop, but no one is trapped outside. That never ends well. Okay, let me drop all these things off. Probably just sell the void eggs, it's fine. Okie dokie. And I'll probably sell this egg too. Let me put cap away. And then drop off, let's see, drop these off. I think solar essences and stuff. Yeah, I was keeping in here. Oh, so I need like 9 more. 9 more bat's wings. Alright. I'll have to do another day of that, I think. At least we know the 30s is kind of the sweet spot of where I think I want to be in there anyway. Let's see. What are my people skills for the day? We already talked to Sophia. It's like 9. I don't know, it's worth trying to go hunt anyone down at this point. Alright. I think we're gonna end here for the day. Let me go back to title. Let me swap some stuff over. So, let me swap my audio. This is our schedule for the rest of the week. So we have just Doraemon Story of Seasons tomorrow, which is going to be lots of fun. And then I'll post the schedule. I might post the schedule on... It might go up on Monday instead of Sunday, but it's probably what it's going to be. Mighty T, hello, did you just get in? Right when I'm about to end. Right when I'm about to end. Let me also check... So I thought Z was debuting at 1. Oh, she is. Okay, we're gonna go raid Z, because Z is debuting right now. So... here's our 2 raid messages. Thank you guys so much for coming in today. We are going to go say hello to Ziansu, who is debuting right now, which is super exciting. Z is my Cinesib, and also a gacha-themed VTuber, and she did the background music for the stream that you're listening to right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start that raid. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday. Hope you have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and I will catch you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. for some Doraemon Story of Seasons.